My beloved, I know you've been asking silently. Why does it feel heavier now? Why did the pressure increase after your yes? Why did everything seem to fall apart the moment you whispered, "I'm ready"? You thought surrender would bring peace. You believed obedience would make things easier. You assumed that saying yes to the call would mean faster progress, clear direction, and a settled heart. But instead, it led you straight into fire. You didn't plan for this. You didn't pray for this. And quietly, you've started to wonder, did I hear God wrong? Let me speak the truth your soul needs. You didn't miss it. You were led here on purpose, because you were made for this kind of fire. The pressure you feel is not a sign of something going wrong. It's confirmation that something has started. You think you're being tested, but you're actually being revealed. What you're walking through isn't random. It's not because you're weak or because you failed. This is the exact environment required to draw out what I planted deep inside you. You see an attack. I see an awakening. You call it warfare. I call it activation. This fire hasn't come to consume you. It's come to confirm you. It's the sign that what I've placed within you is ready to rise. You've prayed for strength, clarity, and breakthrough. But I can't give you the weight of what you've asked for, until your identity is stronger than your emotions. I can't send you into places of influence, if fear still shapes your foundation. I can't release you into visibility, if you still depend on applause to stand steady. This fire is not your punishment. It's your preparation. It's burning away everything that can't go with you into your next season. It's refining your motives, separating your voice from the noise, and teaching you how to live without compromise. Because where I'm taking you, compromise won't protect you. Only obedience will. I brought you here not to break you, but to show you what remains, when everything else is stripped away. This fire has uncovered the places where your faith still relied on outcomes, where your understanding held too much control, where buried doubts rose again. But don't be ashamed. This is what fire does. It reveals, not to condemn, but to purify. I'm not surprised by what surfaced. I've been waiting for this moment, because now I can show you who you really are beneath the layers of survival. You are stronger than you know, not because you felt strong, but because you stayed. Even when the prayers felt dry, even when no one acknowledged your journey, even when quitting seemed easier, you didn't quit. And I was there. Not watching from afar, but walking in the fire with you. I've been your steadiness in the shaking, your peace beneath the panic, your whisper in the silence. And now, I speak again. Clearly. Because this is the moment where everything changes. Not because the fire ends, but because you begin to see it differently. No longer as your enemy, but as your unveiling. You asked me for purpose. But purpose isn't born in comfort. It's forged in surrender. And surrender rarely feels safe. It feels like exposure. Like chaos. Like everything breaking. But in that breaking, I rebuild. In that place, I show you your real strength. Not from hype or emotion, but from peace. Peace that knows, even in the fire, you're not being destroyed. You're being defined. This fire will not take you out. It will take out what was never meant to stay. It will burn off the false identities, the lies about who you're not, the dependence on validation, the obsession with outcomes, the fear of not being enough, or being too much. This fire is not your enemy. It's not your punishment. It's the tool of your becoming. It's building something that can't be formed any other way. That's why I allowed it. Not to harm you, but to entrust you with a testimony that carries weight. You've been hidden long enough. You've played small to feel safe. But I didn't create you to shrink. I created you to stand. And this fire is waking up the version of you that knows how to worship without needing a reason, how to pray without being seen, how to walk even when the steps are heavy. This, right here, isn't a mistake. It's not a detour. It's not a delay. It's revelation. And hear me. You are not disqualified. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are being formed. You are being readied. You are marked. And now, you stand exactly where my fire meets your faith. Not to burn you down, but to brand you with authority that only comes through fire. You were made for this. And soon, you won't just survive the fire, you'll carry it. My beloved child, if you love me, say I love you and subscribe this channel.